Yikes, I'm 2 minutes late. And you can tell. See it, can't you? We ended the day with the jet. We're starting the day with the jet. And I think that's Jupiter and who knows what else is going on up there. All right, let's walk, people. Let's walk. I just sprinted up the hill behind me. You know, the new subdivision. I haven't done that in years. I don't want to do that again, but I probably will. Okay, they have an address plaque up for this one. But it says it's available. So maybe on realtor.com, when it said pending, that wasn't strictly truthful. I don't know if you can see, but there is a skateboarder in the skate park this morning. I guess they want to get their practice in before they have an audience, maybe, or before school, or I don't know. I'm not doing much, just kind of going back and forth across the bowl, working on balance, it looks like to me. Well, I made my choice. Main drag. I hate to film houses, but this place I have found is so cute. It's like a little English cottage, so I like it. Down we go. I think I know why I like this little bit of trail. It's kind of funny. My daughter drove by on her way to work and she was texting me, "Oh, sketchy route there," as I was on the main drag. She's just kidding, but I think I like walking down here in these woods because it reminds me of when I was a kid. We did have Alt Park nearby and spent a lot of time, walking and hiking around in there. And this does remind me about that a lot. I didn't run much when I was a kid either, but I would kind of jog through that sometimes too. So buried a dog back in those woods. Had a puppy in college and it got hit by a car and buried it back in there. A nice little peaceful spot. Actually saw, never mind. Stuff went on back in those woods, so, because, that's what people do. They go into the woods and hide. Oh wait, log bridge. Ooh. There's a tree there to hold on to. This trail really continues down around the outside edge of the property where this creek is. There's a road right over there. Pattison. Oh, there's my up. Let's stay low. All right, we'll figure it out. If I have to turn around and come back, no big deal. So there was an upper trail to get back up to where that outdoor eating grove is. And there's a wall. You can see that wall. They put a lot of work into this. Me, I'm just still kind of hiking down here. Cars on the road below. This is nice. I'm glad I chose to run across the main drag and get back over here today. See, there's that pavilion that they built, which is so nice. But this trail just continues right around the periphery. So I'm going to keep walking it. I have had to keep my eyes out for poison ivy, though. Definitely. So that's a good thing about there having kind of been a trail, is that hasn't been much of an issue. Oh, look, there's even a picnic table. I'm thinking it's an old one that they didn't want, that they moved out into the woods, but that's still not a bad spot. Whew. All right, this looks like there's not much of a trail left. I don't know, down on the other side, it looks like there is one. So let's see. I will say that one thing that you need to have to maintain a trail like this is people walking on it. So kind of glad I'm doing this with a little bit of service. And again, wearing white with red shoes not trying to hide at all. Oh, we made it. Back onto the lawn where you can see the grapes and the UDF. So we're just cutting across so I can cross the street and go home. Whew. Feet are gonna get wet now. Oh, the deer. Oh, the deer. So that color of the deer, I'm telling you right now, in the dusk, in the dark, renders them essentially invisible. When the little tiny dog I met this morning scared them, I still couldn't see him. It's been a deery morning. Hello, dear. How are you doing today? I'm sorry to disturb your grazing on people's flowers. We don't graze on people's flowers. You are watching me, though. That's funny. All right, see ya. So the weird thing to catch your eye in this particular pile of stuff in the corner, this pair of socks that need to go into our sock bin, this towel was given to me with a puppy that I mentioned that got hit by a car by a very good friend of mine in high school and college, who I just learned a week ago passed away earlier this year in February. We had lost touch. Everybody had lost touch with her. And last time I saw her was at the funeral of a friend's mom. That was in 2007. And then 11 years ago, she moved to Knoxville. So it's been a weird week just thinking about that because we were pretty darn close. 58. That's young. Rest in peace. Okay. Shoes are wet on the outside and inside, so we continue with our, desiccant gel things. And then I'm also going to set these in front of a register so that they have air blowing on them. I have definitely noticed that it's been a couple of years that I started putting those things into my shoes. I got saving them from purchases. They come in a lot of things to keep them dry and shipping and all that. And I've been throwing those in my shoes for years. And I used to have the worst smelling shoes you can imagine. Yeah. And then even with the advent of our kids and their soccer cleats, it smelled like cat litter. It was just the worst. But since I started doing that, I don't really notice my shoes as stinky as they used to be, which is good. I don't know about my feet. And you probably have to ask the lovely and talented Mrs. about this. But I certainly haven't noticed it, even though ever since COVID, my sense of smell is just still whacked. Actually, it was getting a little whacked beforehand. My dad also apparently didn't have much of a sense of smell. I think I've mentioned that. That's why he liked really strong flavors. So he was certainly the guy here in Cincinnati, and it's Oktoberfest weekend, that would have been getting the sliced raw onion and Limburger cheese on dark rye, pumpernickel. I've got multiple things happening right now. So work things, but then I was also just listening to some guy tell his story on YouTube. I spend way too much time on YouTube, obviously doing this, but it's also a source of most of my media consumption actually is coming from there rather than the television. That's actually something that my wife, she said before, she just doesn't get. Like, the boys watch a lot of YouTube. She's like, what is on there? I'm like, it's like, we've got DirecTV. We used to have DirecTV. YouTube is like DirecTV. It's just a provider is all it is. People have shows. A lot of the shows that are on TV are available on YouTube. It's just another place to find content. Anyway, you know that because you're on YouTube. You're paying attention. You're watching this. What I wanted to say is that I watch a lot of these kinds of things as I've been doing all this walking on this daily thing. I've done a yo-yo a little bit of my fitness and my weight. A very similar story to what this guy's telling. So I'm interested to watch the rest of his video. This is interesting to hear this guy talk and tell his story. And now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, that's so silly. Oh, by the way, I lost a subscriber. I was up to 272 or 3. Now I'm down to 272.
All right, I don't know. I wish I could remember what I was going to say. I did finally get the, whoa, why is that smoking so much? What the heck is going on? Something must have dripped on the bottom. I didn't drip on the bottom. Weird. That was supposed to be about the fact that I remembered yesterday to finally get the chicken legs out to thaw. And now I'm finally cooking them, but, so apparently the beef that I broiled must have splattered. That oven needs to get cleaned. So the thing about the throat coat is you're supposed to let it steep covered for 10 to 15 minutes. So delayed gratification on that. Why am I going outside at almost 11 o'clock, pray tell? Because too much standing for the lovely and talented Mrs. today. And she needs her ankle brace to help keep it stiff when she's sleeping. Which means, oh, there's a big shadow on my face. I'm going to say good night. Good night. It's Friday night. We did Oktoberfest. You saw that. And that was that. So, hope you made your week what you wanted your week to be. On to the weekend.